It's not just the price of silver that's making it break records. In this video, we'll look at another record high price for silver and talk about that and a lot more. In addition to price, I'm going to talk about two other things that silver has done that have broken records later in the movie. It's been pretty cool to watch silver move in such a crazy way this year, and it's possible that silver will hit $100 soon. It's now moving back down from its earlier highs. In fact, Kiko doesn't even show the day's high. I think it was around $63 or $93.30. It has gone back below that, but it is still above 6.5%. What we are seeing here is just an amazing ride. Peak Metals, where I work with friends, is really busy right now. This is one of the bullion sellers that is growing the fastest. Right now, they are buying and selling. To see for yourself how great the customer service is. Follow the link in the text below to see them. So Silver 9275 is up more than 6.5% right now. Wonderful. We did see it go up to $93 and change earlier. Gold is pretty close to its all-time high right now. $4,324.50. It's 8% higher. Oh, and the ratio of gold to silver is now below 50. It's at 49.97 at the moment. So cool. Silver has been killing it, and the ride has been crazy. The first thing we'll look at is something silver has never done before. In China, it's high six figures. So cool. Right now, silver is worth more than $100 on the Shanghai Gold Exchange. I'll tell you the other thing soon. Let's look at what the markets are telling us. From Kitco, we saw that gold prices were going up, and we can see that silver prices are also going up a lot. The price of silver is now aimed at $100 an ounce. Risk aversion is still high in the market because of the unstable situation in China and the U.S.'s bold plan to buy Greenland right after getting rid of the dictator in Venezuela. A product price index for the U.S. is coming up. According to delayed data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, producer prices in the U.S. are estimated to have gone up 2% month over month in November. This is less than the 3.3% increase seen in September. That being said, I don't think that will have much of an effect on the prices of valuable metals right now. To be honest, I don't think any of these economic measures are really making a difference. They're making some kind of difference. I think the markets are moving because of the uncertainty about the Fed chair and the fact that there will be a probe. However, the markets may be overreacting to this news. Yes, there are also protests in Iran. There is a good chance that the government could fall apart there. The number of deaths has gone through the roof. There have been riots all over Iran, and more than 2,500 people have died. As we already said, an activist group said that, but of course, those numbers are likely to go up, likely by more than that, as Trump continues his crackdown despite his threats of action over rising fat. Yeah, deaths. Trump recently said that he had talked with officials in Iran and that they are not going to execute the prisoners that they said they would. They are only doing that out of fear, but a lot of this will affect the prices of precious metals and how they move. As this piece was being written, silver was well above $90 an ounce, showing that the market is still going up very quickly. Gold, silver, copper, and tin have all hit record highs, and the metals markets have continued their dramatic rises early this year. So far, 2026 has been an absolutely mind-blowing year. We're still in the first month. Only half of the first month of the year has passed, and it's possible that silver will reach $100. More interest rate cuts and a positive mood on the Chinese financial markets are expected to give investors a boost. Since late 2025, commodity prices have gone through the roof as traders get ready for a year when the Federal Reserve is likely to lower interest rates even more to boost U.S. growth. In a world that is becoming more politically tense, this made the case for base metals even stronger. Precious metals are also doing well because the Trump administration is attacking the Federal Reserve again. Silver is going up by more than 6%, and the price of gold is getting close to 50 times the price of silver. That's something we haven't seen in a very long time. Also, there is a lot of disagreement about what should happen with Greenland, which makes things even less clear in the world of politics. I really believe that Trump isn't really saying that we need to own Greenland. Instead, I think that Germany and other countries will send troops to Greenland to protect it. The United States also wants to use that land to build a large base for something called the Golden Dome. As well, I believe that will be a part of it. And who knows, it might just mean that the United States has power over some parts of the land. They're all talking about it now, but the media, everyone else, and even Trump are making it worse by spreading instability and doubt in the world's politics. Everything else makes sense. The silver market has been in a loss for 6 years in a row, meaning that there isn't enough silver to meet the demand. We're going to run out of silver before we can get all the silver we need. All in all, the supply is decreasing in that area for industrial uses, and the uncertainty between East and West has led to a number of events. The first is backwardation, which we are not currently experiencing because we have returned to contango, albeit only slightly. However, I take that back. I just checked again, and we are now back in backwardation by about 30 cents. It's crazy, but that's the market we live in. That's what we see. That's being a part. That's one reason, along with the fact that the price on the Chinese market is now in the triple digits for the very first time. Nothing like that has ever happened. The difference between the bid and ask prices is also changing. Someone who watched my video and left a message said this before, that we saw it spread to 15. The difference between the bid and ask prices is now 32. The price being bid is $92.42, $9,242. The price being asked is $9,267. That's pretty cool then. I need to look over that math again. But that spread is really strange. Yesterday it did go up to a quarter. It has now shrunk down to 25 cents. I believe my math was wrong about that. That's 25 cents. Last night, it cost 15 cents. That's what we can see here. There is a 25-cent difference between the silver bid and ask prices. Oh my goodness. On the other hand, there is a $2 difference between gold and silver. Gold is still going up and showing signs of activity on the rising side, without a doubt. Today, silver is worth almost $2,400, which is 2.4% more than yesterday. It did go up to more than $2,400 before. They are all moving because of this. What's the big deal that has never happened before? This really is a big deal. I talked about it in the video from yesterday. When the US Mint said they were stopping sales of silver or going to look at the sales of silver and reprice, I was able to take advantage of that. That did happen today after all. Right now, you can't buy any coins or metals from the US Mint website. They stopped around noon. I put in an order very early this morning. I need to place another order with the US Mint so I can say that I got silver from them for less than spot price. When you buy directly from the US Mint, you're actually buying collector silver, and the fact that you can do that at spot price is something that has never been done before. This means that the US Mint's bureaucracy did not move fast enough to deliver the orders. The last 2 orders I placed did not come with confirmation emails, but I did get a shipping email. They shipped the order I made a few days ago, as I saw when I checked the men's website with the tracking number, and I'll show you that silver when it arrives, which it will have by the time I get here if spot prices stay above $90 an ounce. I got most of it for less than spot price. It looks like the order I put this morning, just in time, is still there. It's being processed. We'll see how that goes. I bought this a few days ago and would have paid about $10 more at the store for a Proof Eagle. How often do you see that the US Mint will sell a Proof Eagle for $10 more than spot? Of course, it's only a few dollars less than or equal to spot now. I would have gotten it for about the price of gold. According to the prices we're seeing in the market right now, things are going really quickly. Since things are moving so quickly, the US Mint has had to stop all silver sales on their website. That's not where you can get any silver. Not even the 2.5-ounce Comic-Con awards, which are already way too expensive. Even those have been stopped. That has been done before then. So, what a great time it is to live in now that silver prices are so high. Please let me know what you think. I really appreciate all of you watching and ask that you please rate, share, review, and subscribe.